friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and welcome to the first decorating video of 2026. We are decorating my home after taking down all of the Christmas decor. This is my favorite decorating video of the entire year. I'm so glad you guys are here. Let's go ahead and get started. So like I mentioned, we are decorating after taking down all of the Christmas decor. I have purchased several new items over the last 4 or 5 months that I've just been collecting to redecorate the house after the holidays. Some things are, like I said, new because I'm trying to go in a little bit of a different direction, a little more romantic, a little bit more cottage feel, maybe a little European. And so that's what I have on my dining room table. I just took everything out of the bags, put it all out on the dining room table so I could physically see it. The other thing too is that I did pull out a lot of my old decor. I brought up a couple of bins and bags full of older decor that I've had. I have lots of bins down in my basement labeled everyday decor or everyday stems, things that I can pull from to decorate with that we will be using today as well. So super excited you're here. Anything that I can link for you, I will link down in the description box. My sweater, I guarantee I'm gonna get questions about this. My sweater is from TJ Maxx. I just got it last week. I loved the blue and white stripes. It is by Jessica Simpson. If I can find it and link it for you, I will. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started, I went downstairs to my basement and brought up a bin that had some just everyday decor in it to grab some pieces for my kitchen and my dining room, as well as my coffee bar. That's what we're going to focus on today. This decorating video, us redecorating after the holidays, is going to be broken up into more than one video just because we have a lot of spaces to decorate. So here's the look at all of the things, both pre-owned and brand new, that we're going to be decorating all of the spaces with, not just what you're going to see in today's video. I absolutely love all of it, and I think it turns out so beautiful. You're going to have to let me know what you think at the end. We're going to start here in my kitchen, in my absolute favorite space to decorate here, my little hutch cabinet. My goal for today's decorating is for things to feel loved, lived in, collected, curated, nothing too off the shelf. So that's what we're going for here. Lots of greenery, lots of warm colors, darker colors. I just wanted it to feel very lived in. That was my goal, very comfortable. So I love having the doors on this cabinet. I think that it makes it look nice and built in, and I love that look. I've got a lot of curated pieces up here that I have collected over the years from, most of the time, my favorite antique shop in Woodstock, Connecticut called Scranton Shops. And I know so many of you have taken the time to travel there. Thank you so much for making sure that you let them know you came from the channel. I get a text all the time saying thank you when you guys go in, and I do appreciate it. Like I am mentioning though, most of these items have been curated from local antique shops, thrift shops, tiny boutiques. Anything that I can link for you, I will link it down below. I do have a section in my description box where I have everyday items in my home linked. So if you're looking for something specific, definitely check that out first and see if you can find it there. If it's not linked, you can absolutely send me a message. You can also follow me at Like to Know or on Like to Know at Charlotte Grove Farmhouse, or on Instagram at Charlotte Grove Farmhouse, to look for items there as well. I unfortunately can't link a ton of these things because they are things that I have found at antique shops, but anything that I can, like the greenery or anything like that, I will link for you down below. moving down to my counter space, I get asked a lot about where my microwave is or where I keep my everyday appliances, and I'm going to tell you it's not on my countertop. I do keep my microwave in the pantry, and I leave this space for decor. I just wanted the house to look really cozy, and I feel like that was an easy way to do it. You can absolutely warm up your space and make it look beautiful with your appliances out. That is not, in question here, but if you're curious about where mine are, I keep them in the pantry. Our coffee makers are over on the coffee bar, as well as our air fryer that we use every single day, but I keep this space for decor, like this adorable pie safe. This is from Antique Farmhouse. It is often sold out, but I do have it linked down below. I would recommend setting up notification if this is something you're interested in, so that you can snag one next time it's back in stock. It is such a fun little space to decorate for the holidays and the different seasons, and it just looks really, really beautiful. An easy way to warm up your kitchen is to start with a wooden tray and put together some pieces that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but things that you would find in a kitchen. For example, I've got a pitcher here, I've got antique cookie cutters, as well as that beautiful drying rack for the mugs. I love to hang mugs on this, but this is such a great way to bring in design elements into your kitchen that feel cozy and comforting, but also just look really, really beautiful. You could use things that you would actually use. I don't have anything here that I'm currently using, but if you don't find that to be practical, you could absolutely put pieces here that you would use on a daily basis, and it would look just as beautiful. The same applies to this other side here. This is actually right next to my stove, and I do use most of the things here. I've got my butter crock. I also have a salt dish that I use. I use all of these utensils. This is the area that I keep the practical items because this is where I do the daily cooking. moving into the dining room now. I do have a very open concept home, and so you can see my kitchen, dining, and living space pretty much for the second you walk into my home. And so I try to keep a very cohesive vibe, making sure that everything flows together nicely since you can see everything. So I love to decorate with both kitchen items and kind of everyday items in this area because where it sits, it kind of molds into all of the different sections in my home. Most of these items have been collected, like I said, from antique shops, but also from Antique Farmhouse online and from one of my absolute favorite local boutiques, August and March. It's in Putnam, Connecticut, and I absolutely did damage in there in December preparing for redecorating after the holidays. If you ever pop in there, the owner's name is Laureen. She is so incredibly kind. Let her know that you found her shop from the channel. She loves to hear it. And I am going to do an entire shop with me video where we go in there and I show you around because it is stunning. Her decorating style is flawless and it is so cozy and gorgeous in there. And it's exactly the vibe I wanted to bring into my house for 2026. So that's what we're doing. Again, I will link anything that I can for you down below, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Most, if not everything, was collected locally, and it's going to be hard to do that, but you can always take a picture and take it into local boutiques in your area, thrift stores, antique stores to look for similar items, and it's a great way to find inspiration. If you haven't noticed by now in this decorating video, I like a very more is more approach. I like a space that looks jam-packed with tons of character and charm. If that's not your style, I totally get it. You can absolutely take design elements and pare them back so that you don't have as much to look at, but you'll have an equally gorgeous space. I just really love a jam-packed area. I have gotten some new items since filming my decorate video. So when you see the family room, I've actually gotten a new entertainment center. I can't wait to share that with you guys. And it looks really, really beautiful. But I just wanted to mention that I know that this is a very jam-packed decorate with me. I know all of my spaces have a lot of decor. That is a style that I absolutely love. I've loved it since the beginning of my channel. Totally understand if you're more of a minimalist, but hopefully you can still find some inspiration through these clips in this video, even if it isn't your exact style. The last space we're going to decorate today is my coffee bar. This space is right outside my bedroom door. It's at the bottom of the stairs and I love it. It's such a cozy little spot to make our coffee in the morning. It's also a fun and easy place to decorate for the holidays and the seasons, and I love it. I also have enjoyed looking outside our little window right here. When we originally built the house, the plan didn't have a window, but we asked our builder to put one. And I am so thankful because every morning we see deer back here. It is so fun and beautiful, and I hope that I can catch it on camera one day because they're the sweetest, and it's such a cozy little thing. I feel like we are living just this magical life every time I see wildlife in our backyard. Never thought that this would be our real life, but I love it. Now that we're finished up with the coffee bar, let's go ahead and take a look at how everything turned out together. I think it turned out gorgeous and such a great way to start the new year. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with part 1 of my Decorate With Me after the holidays. I am absolutely loving how everything turned out. It is so cozy, so inviting, so warm, and it's the perfect way to start the new year. I hope you enjoyed it. If you aren't subscribed, I'd love to have you subscribe and come back for more. I post 4 new videos every single week, but make sure you have the bell notifications on because I do tend to post more sometimes, so you don't want to miss anything. And I hope your year is off to the most beautiful start, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, my friends.